Welcome back. So today we are vlogging about I just filed my taxes for the 2022, the year I stayed in the Philippines. So late in 2021, I'd been living at this apartment, first apartment in quite a while, mostly because there was no requirement to sign a lease. It was month to month. It was an actual apartment. It was cheap. Uh, I, hap- I happened to find El Paso while lingering in New Mexico. I did like New Mexico a little bit. Weather's nice, actually. Green chili burritos. But I went down to El Paso, checked it out, was cheap, was down by the border of Mexico. I was able to go cross the border, get some cheap dental work, get my glasses fixed. At that point, I was 48, about to turn 49. I needed health care. The last time I was quoted health care was they wanted $1,200 a month and me to pay the first 20,000. So that wasn't going to happen. That was more than my rent. That was double my rent, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was only paying about $560 a month. In November, they came to me and told me they were raising the rent to like $750 a month. They said the property tax went up a lot, so they were, of course, passing that on to their residents. For me, it was simple. I was like, well, $750 a month over here, or I could just go linger literally on the beach in Mexico for about $400 a month. It was an easy decision. So I put everything in storage, put a bag of clothes in the back of my Ford Taurus, and took off for Ensenada, Mexico. It was wonderful. The tacos were great. The beach was excellent. But about February, Danny had just retired from his job after 25 years. Said, hey, they just opened the borders in the Philippines. Let's go. And I was like, I'm on my way. But he also mentioned that we had to fix his mom's bathroom. A long, long time ago, I used to build houses. So I told him, okay, I'm in. Plus, I wanted to shoot more high stakes Danny videos. So I came up to Las Vegas. We purchased some tickets. We fixed his mom's bathroom. We shot some high stakes Danny videos. And in March, we took off for the Philippines. Danny came home in October. I ended up staying till mid-December, which I returned home because my passport would expire in 9 months. I had to deal with the stuff that I put in storage before I left. I put in storage, everything I had left for about $40-ish a month. And about 2 months after I left, they doubled the price. So I knew I had to deal with that. Plus, being the holiday season, the prices on the tickets were a little lower. So I figured it was the best time to maybe return home. So I went ahead and did that. Like 5 days in, I renewed my passport, started dealing with the storage unit, pulling everything out, sold a bunch of stuff and gave a bunch of stuff away. Needless to say, I was able to get everything left in a Amazon box that I left at High Stakes Danny's house. And over the last week, I've been working on the taxes. I'd been looking to live in other places with cheaper healthcare, frankly, because I don't have any money saved, or no health insurance in the United States. I mean, the last time I went to the doctor in the United States, I walked from in the parking lot in Las Vegas. We were going to play poker at the World Series of Poker. I opened the door, fell flat, and they put me in a gurney in front of everybody and put me in the back of an ambulance, took me to the hospital, and sent me a bill for $16,000. Now, and actually the only thing they really told me was that I had THC in my system. I was like, excellent. And I was 48 at the time. Now I'm 50, still needing health care. Maybe have some high blood pressure issues, maybe need some cholesterol medication. Currently in Cambodia, my visa to expire in about 21 days. And back a little more towards the taxes issue. Earlier in 2021, I bought some expat insurance. They sold this product to me, telling me it worked anywhere in the world. I had to provide them with the Airbnb address where I was at, but they assured me it worked everywhere in the world other than, of course, the US, Pakistan, North Korea, a couple countries. And I was like, that sounds great. And they quoted me like $101 a month. They called it the Vumi VIP Gold. It was neither VIP nor gold. He started debiting my account. It was kind of crazy. I actually did get the money back from them that they took out of my account. I did give them about $1,100, but they gave the last payment back to me. Actually, if you're looking for health insurance for, say, the Philippines, for example, you're far better off going for like PhilHealth, which is the Philippines health insurance, the government health insurance. It's like $39 a month. None of these companies in the U.S. are really going to be that great. Not only do you have to pay them for the money up front, you have to again pay the hospital or whatever you end up, and then you have to file a claim for your money back. Definitely don't recommend it. You're far better off uninsured. The Filipinos are, for the most part. So I think you'll be mostly fine. So there I was in the Philippines. I did save some money. It was cheap the time I was there. I may honestly, I mean, shooting this video, I may end up going back for these same things. I have a banking account there that I set up when I left. I probably will do the PhilHealth for $39 a month. It's very easy to stay there long term. Like actually, Vietnam, where I was at, you could probably stay a couple months. Cambodia, where I'm currently at, you could stay a couple months, or you can come back and tell them you're looking for a job, get a 6-month show-up visa, and then get a 1-year like business visa, which acts more like an employment visa. Even the lady here was talking to me that she could help me fill out a, or give the government a paper saying that I'm employed here to get that year visa. There are jobs here locally that you can look for, but other than that, the Philippines are probably the best for being easy to stay long term. Before all the crazy pandemic stuff, being over 50 in most places in Asia, if I'm not mistaken, you could get a year pretty easy. They figure you're retired, so I thought to myself, holy shit, I can't wait to be 50. Now here I am. Next step, I probably will go to Thailand, do a little shopping, and then maybe return to the Philippines and do the same thing. Looking at the taxes and the amount I paid to live there during that, what amounts to 10 months. I mean, in visas, I paid about $300. Health insurance, I paid, like I said, about $1,100 to that bullshit expat health insurance place. Medical wise, I had a full screening for like $20. That's where they told me that I probably should get on some cholesterol medication and some blood pressure maintenance. I wasn't ready for that one, I'll be honest. Oh, and then I went to see a doctor about the ringing in my ears for $8. He sent me to get my ears checked and all this stuff, and said there wasn't much they could do for me. This was normal stuff, but it's the health insurance I can afford. I was thrilled to get anybody to look at my ears for $8 or whatever it was. It wasn't much. And like I said, they ran some tests, and the guy was my assistant, set me up with this doctor that was a good specialist, ear, nose, and throat specialist. So it's about as best I could hope for anyway, under the circumstances. So there's that. Staying, 11 months was was a long time. Stayed with my assistant. I drifted around motels, Manila, Iloilo, shot a lot of videos. Actually, I made about $800 off the videos that I shot while I was in the Philippines. And I bet overall, from what from my taxes say, I probably stayed over there for about $800 a month. I don't know what the tax implications are yet. This was kind of, again, kind of just on the tail end of this whole pandemic thing that happened. Like I said, the restrictions just, I mean, we weren't the first ones through the door. I think at that point, the restrictions had been dropped for about a month. However, you wouldn't really know it when Danny and I showed up. We were in a room full of people where they checked our vaccinations and everything. And they checked our cards all the way through, all the way from the very first check-in to every plane, everything. They were very thorough with that. Even though we couldn't even got on an airplane at that point without any of that. And then including a QR code in this, app thing for that the Philippines set up. And then, everybody being masked, including me, myself, for the whole experience. And I wonder if I may return because of the experience and the healthcare and still needing these things. I just don't know. But anyway, I'll update you. Thank you very much for watching. I know the vlog is long at this point. I'm watching myself and the seconds tick by. But if you've stuck around this long, I appreciate it. And I have work to do, and it's 11 o'clock at night. And I'll catch you on the next video.